the materials we're going to need today are extremely easy. You're going to need a lot of hoppers, not necessarily this many, but I bring extra every time. A bunch of chests. You're going to need about, I don't know, I'd say at least 16 chests, 2 blast furnaces, you know, just some red dust. Bring at least 20 red dust with you. Some redstone torches. You're going to need 8. You're going to need 8 comparators, 8 repeaters, and some glass. That's pretty much all you need, other than some solid blocks as well. It's pretty simple, so we're going to start it off right now. We're going to grab everything that we need out right now. Since there's so few materials, you can actually pretty much carry the whole thing in your inventory pretty easily. So we're going to go like this. Okay, so first things first, right underneath this chest, which is part of my collection system, that's the original chest up there, but I brought it down to here to make it easier for us. So we're going to go right underneath this part of the chest, right underneath this block, right? So we're going to line up and make sure we're correctly lined up with it, and then we're going to go chest, 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 chest. I'm going to do 8 chests. You get 3-4 items from a gold farm. You get the gold swords, you get the gold nuggets, gold ingots, and a lot of rotten flesh. So I think we're going to do 4 chests for rotten flesh, 3 for golden nuggets, and then 1 for gold ingots, because you don't get nearly as many golden ingots as you want. We have a little bit more space over here, which is going to be for the automatic blast furnace that we're going to set up. But first things first. So you're going to put down your chests, make sure that they line up with the one side of the chest right here. So that way it's going to line up right here. So if we stand right here and we look up, we should be ready. We're going to crouch down, and we're going to make all of these hoppers go directly into that first chest, just like so. Then you're going to put a line of solid blocks behind it, like this, just like that. Then we're going to come over here. Now we're going to take the redstone comparators, we're going to stand on top of the chests, and we're going to place all 8 in a row, just like this. Then we're going to come over here, we're going to place a line of blocks like this. And then we're going to take a row of redstone repeaters, make sure all these prongs are aimed in towards over here. And we're going to place 8 redstone repeaters this way. All the prongs should be facing towards the chests and the hoppers. Then you're going to come over here. You're going to crouch down. You're going to aim at this little ledge right here. And you're going to make sure that the hoppers are flowing into the comparators. So we're going to place these while aiming at this little ledge at each and every single one. We're going to come to this side and make sure they're all flowing in. Then the next step is to take redstone torches, and we're going to go like this. Then we're going to take our glass, we're going to crouch down, we're going to aim at each top of the redstone torches and place our glass, just like so. Boom, it should look like that. Make sure everything is matching up to what I have right here. Then you're going to take another line of solid blocks and you're going to go like this, filling in that. And then we are going to take redstone, and we are going to run the redstone just like this down this whole line right here. Then we're going to come up here, we're going to run all the redstone across this way, and then we are going to run the redstone up here as well, just like that. Okay, with me so far? Okay, so the next step is to put a hopper at this side of the chest over the other hoppers. You're going to come over to the end of this farm, and you're going to want a chest right over here, which is going to be your overflow chest. So you're going to take some blocks like this, which are going to be temporary, lined up just like that, right? As you can see what I did, it's all lining up here, right? We're going to go like this. We're going to break this one because I placed an extra one by accident. Then we are going to put a double chest right here. Hoo-yah! Okay, and then we're going to take a line of hoppers, crouch down, and we're going to aim them into that chest going this way, all connected to each other in a straight line until we get underneath this hopper. And we're going to go boom, like that. So what will happen is the stuff from the farm will come down, go across these hoppers. It will then get checked by the comparators, and we're going to set up our filter right now. Right now everything is being run from up here into the farm, unfortunately. We're going to take care of that in a second. We're just going to let it all flow into the chests, which it should all go directly into... Boom. Yep, it's all getting funneled down this way, getting grabbed down here. So we're going to let all this stuff come in. Okay, so after letting all the items run through, we came over and we put all the gold swords that were still in the farm over here in this chest, because that's eventually where they're going to go anyway. That's going to be our overflow chest. We're going to take all of this stuff and we're going to put it in here, and I will show you how to actually sort the items. I need the blast furnaces, so we will take that. We're going to need 4 stacks of rotten flesh, 3 stacks of nuggets, and a full stack of ingots to create our item sorter. We're not going to be sorting the swords because those are going to go to this overflow chest, which are going to go directly into blast furnaces, which are also going to be automatically fed with fuel. Right now we're going to have to use coal, but we will eventually be using blaze rods. So the first thing you do is you're going to come up to this first row of hoppers, okay? This first row of hoppers is unimportant. You're not going to do anything to this. The second row of hoppers, the first one, you're going to put 43 of the item that you wish to have go into the chest. So we're going to go like that. So we're going to go, if I could actually click my buttons. There we go. 43. That's the item you want to be sorted. So you're going to put 43 of each item you want to be sorted. So as I said, I'm going to do the first 4 chests are going to be rotten flesh. So we're going to go 41. We're going to pick that. Nope. Accidentally let it go over. That's why you want to do 41. So if you notice, this should be 41 as well. 41. All right, 41. We're going to do... I'm going to split these in half just to try to make this easier. Boom. 41. I have a new controller, so I'm still getting used to it. It feels a little different than my old one. Alright. So we can actually go like, put 1 here, bring that back, and then combine this, 41. So we should have 41 in each one of these of rotten flesh. Then you are going to put 4 of an item that will never go into this farm, okay? I think I'm just going to do glass because I have a bunch of it on me. So if I go like this, we're going to take 1 and put it in each one of these slots, just like that. Okay? This is how the items are going to get sorted. So we're going to put 1, 1, 1, 1. You're going to do this in every single one of these hoppers for each item that you want to sort into that individual chest. So we're going to go like that. And then like that. Then on the bottom of those same hoppers, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Each one of these hoppers has to have a single rotten flesh in it. One singular one. So we're going to go bing. Then we're going to go bing. Okay, so the rotten flesh ones are already set up. So we can take the rotten flesh out of our inventory. Or I'll just place a piece of glass, you know. Alright, just like that. Okay, so now the first 4 are done. So these ones are going to be gold nuggets, which I had to, that's why I had items in the farm already. I had to run the farm to get the items that I wanted. So same deal. We're going to put 41. I don't know why I keep saying 43. 41. And then our 4 items that will never go into the farm, which they don't drop glass, so there should never be any glass going into the farm. Then the one below it, we're going to put a singular one. Okay, we're going to do the same thing for the next 2, because these are also going to be gold nuggets, and this one's going to be golden ingots. So we're going to go split that in half, add that there, and then 41, put that in, 4 singular pieces of glass, just like that. Should have this one left to go. So 32, 8 and 1, 41. Then our 4 pieces of glass. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, extra piece of glass there. Then down below, you have to have your 1 nugget in each individual one. So we have all these set up except for 1 nugget and 1 nugget. So 41, 41, 1, 41, 1, 41, 1. Make sure that you have your 4 blocks in that are not going to be in the farm in every single one of these. This is the most important part. If you mess this up, it will not work. Same thing with the ingots. 41. Put that in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. And then 1 ingot down here. Just like that. Then I'm going to stash all the stuff in the chest to make more room in my inventory. So these are going to be nuggets, so we'll go to the first one. We're going to put item frames on these later, but for right now, we're going to make this look all nice later, but this is just to show you how to do it. So all that, and then we have the rotten flesh. Stash that as well. Boom, 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 boom. All that is going in there. Now let's just go over it again. 41, 41, 41, 41, 4 filler blocks, and then 1 singular in the bottom hopper. Just like that. Everything is looking like we did it correctly. Just want to make sure before we continue. Perfect. So all the swords will go into this chest. They're not going to get sorted, so they're just going to go all the way down these because they're not going to get registered through the filter. They're going to go right to this overflow chest, and then we are going to go like this. We're going to build out a little space right here. We're going to take it a little bit down because it just makes it easier to work with. Just like that. Give ourselves a little walkway up. Alright, we don't need all of that. We just need hoppers and blast furnaces and chests now. And we're going to take some torches and make it a little brighter over here, just because I like it a little brighter. Just like that. Okay. So now we're going to place our blast furnaces down. I think I'll give them a little ledge to be on. I think I'll do it with glass just because I like it. We're going to go like this. Okay. We're going to place our 2 blast furnaces. Alright, so this will be directly underneath it. I think the easiest way is to move them a little bit over so we have room to work with. Like so. Okay. Then we are going to go like this from the back of each one. I'm going to dig out another block here. Feel a little crowded. Okay. We are going to take hoppers just like this, and we are going to go. The torch is blocking. Hoppers into the back. Into the back will whatever goes into the back will be smelted. Whatever goes into the top will be fuel. So we're going to go like this, just like that. And we're going to put a double chest on top of that. This is where you're going to put your fuel. Oh wait, actually I have that backwards. Whatever goes into the top will be smelted. Whatever goes into the back will be fuel. I did that backwards, I'm sorry. So we're going to break this chest because we don't want this chest on top actually. This is going to be just hoppers because it's going to be flowing from there. Back here is going to be where you put your fuel source. So that will automatically be a fuel source that'll go in. The top will be your swords, and we will go like this. Right. I have done other ways for this because actually we're going to have to do a different way because now that I'm thinking about how we have this set up, that will mess with our components over there. We don't want that. I was moving the swords over though, as you can see. They're already being moved in. This chest is blocking it. Okay. Let me get these swords picked up and the hopper. I'm sorry. Kind of had a little bit of a brain fart there. So, we're going to have 1 hopper coming out. And then like that. Then the other hopper, we will actually wrap around the front, I think. So we will put a temporary block on top of the chest right there. We will put a hopper flowing this way, and then Not like that. Can I pick up my hopper, please? Ooh. Yeah. And then we're going to bring this hopper over like this. Crouch down. Bring it this way. We'll put one more like so. Aimed right there. And then we're going to jump on top and come over to the back. And we're going to crouch down and we're going to put it right there. And now these hoppers should be taking the swords out, bringing them automatically to the blast furnace and smelting them for us. So we're going to put our coal in here in a second. Let's just see what's happening here. We have the hoppers filled with swords. Are these grabbing any of the swords? It's got glass in there. Let me go like this and just check something. If I was to put this sword in here, it does get pulled over, as you can see. We just watched that one sword get pulled all the way to there, so everything is working. All the hoppers are working. We'll break this glass so we can go under, like so. Go up here, grab our coal, and I will see you in a second. Okay, so now we have our coal in our inventory. We have swords. We're going to stick them in here. All the swords that we had extra that were already in the farm, I took them out. So then we're going to go over to the back here and we're going to shove coal in here. I went mining a lot to get all this stuff. I mean, Blaze Farm will definitely help with all this, but we'll get to that part. So now as we come to the front, you can see they're already smelting up the swords. If the coal is automatically going in, they're automatically turning into ingots. So then what we're going to do is we're going to remove this glass. We are going to go like this. And we are going to go double chest down here. Make sure it's right below the blast furnace, which is going to be right here. Then we are going to go boom, boom, right? Can you see why I brought extra things? Because sometimes you don't always calculate everything that you're going to need for the area that you have. So right there, we should be getting all the gold nuggets down below, going into here. Automatically smelted for us. This will take care of every sword that comes into the farm. Automatically smelted. Now we're going to run this and see exactly what it looks like and make sure everything is working correctly. So we're going to come up here. We're going to turn on the trident killer. We're going to go up top and we're going to turn on the farm itself. It is nighttime, so I'm just going to sleep real quick. Boom. Hopefully there's no creepers right up top that are waiting to blow me up. That would be unfortunate, because I am wearing my elytra, not my armor. And we do have creepers, but they're pretty far away, so I should be okay. We're going to come over here, we're going to flip this switch. That'll turn on the portal, which will start the whole farm. Then we come down here, we block ourselves back in, because those creepers worry me. Now, as we come over here, the piglins will start dropping and getting killed instantly. We're going to go down below. And we're going to watch this thing at work, and we're going to make sure it's doing everything correctly. So, we should be able to see rotten flesh and gold nuggets come directly in. So this had 3 in it, right? 22 in here. Just making sure everything's coming through here. We're going to watch this chest and make sure it's all entering. It is. We're already at 12 in there, so everything is working correctly. 27, yep, so it's definitely working. We got 23 ingots in there. These are still smelting, so as we come through, we should see any swords that get dropped come into here. We're going to keep an eye for a second. Just make sure it's all working. It's going to take a second. Let me collect the experience, because they drop a lot, and it will get laggy in your world if you do not collect the experience. I can collect it from right down here, though, luckily. Just like that, just to make sure. So we should have everything getting smelted down. How many nuggets do we have in here? So we have 30 right now. Everything's still going. You can see that they're still firing off. 24 ingots in there, which means that that's working. 52. You can see them all coming in right now. Perfect. All right. I hope this helped. Have a good day. Subscribe if you appreciate this.